Right then. So all the shit I was talking about weeks ago is fucking all coming to a head. Just to recap, if anybody didn't see it, here's what I said a fucking while back. Everyone's going to get it anyway. So what's the point? Keep me inside the house for 3 months, and then you've got chavs fingering each other out in the alleys outside the nightclubs in Middlesbrough. I think everyone in Middlesbrough is going to get the fucking coronavirus, aren't they? Common sense. There's also the fact that the current figures suggest, 80,000 people in the UK have got it. It's bullshit. The Chinese covered it up. It's been going around since November. If they claim that 80,000 people have got it, it's logical to suggest at least 5 times that number have got it. Blokes never go to the doctor. We don't go to the doctor, do we? I fucking don't. I'm sure many of the men watching this don't. You can't be fucked. Unless you literally find a fucking knuckle-sized lump attached to your bollock. You just go, that'll sort itself out. So if you think 80,000 people have got the coronavirus in the UK, you need your fucking head read. It's going to be at least 2, 3, 4 times that number. There's loads of asymptomatic people. There's loads of people who just put it down to a cold. It affects everybody differently. Yeah. Turns out I was being fucking conservative. 4 or 5 times that number? Nah. Try fucking 50 times the fucking number. 50 fucking times. If you just Google antibody testing, you get a lot of shit. I typed it in LA because there was a big test in Santa Clarita. Look at this in the LA Times, for example. Hundreds of thousands in LA County may have been infected with coronavirus, study finds. Well, fuck me sideways. It says hundreds of thousands of LA County residents may have been infected with the coronavirus by early April, far outpacing the number of officially confirmed cases, according to a report released Monday. The initial results from the first large-scale study tracking the spread of the coronavirus in the county found 4.1% of adults have antibodies to the virus in their blood, an indication of past exposure. That translates to roughly 221,000 to 442,000 adults who have recovered from an infection, once margin of error is taken into account. And bear in mind, that's people who've actually recovered from the samples they've took, which are going to be days old by the time they get all the fucking results in anyway. So it's possible that you're going to have 6, 7, 800,000 people wandering around now with the antibodies in LA. And what did I say verbatim in that fucking video I made talking about this? The findings suggest that the fatality rate may be much lower than previously thought. Because it's common fucking sense, isn't it? And that's exactly what I said. What was it I said in the video? 80,000. If they claim 80,000 people in the UK have it, but it turns out 800,000 people in the UK have had it, then the fatality rate isn't 1%. It's 1/10 of that. If these figures are borne out in Europe, and I don't see why they won't be, it's less dangerous than the seasonal flu because it's going to have a fucking fatality rate of about 0.15% or something. And when you're living in a society like nowadays where we're not all hunter-gatherers and we're not going down coal mines and fucking logging all day, we're sitting on our fat fucking sweaty asses and eating Cheetos and watching Netflix, and we've all got asthma and fucking diabetes and everyone's a fat fucker, then, of course the fucking fatality rate's gone up a bit. If people were catching this 100 years ago when everyone was fit and slim and everyone wasn't fucking morbidly obese, you didn't see 350-pound dwarvish police officers on the beat in 1930, did you? Seen a clip of everyone nowadays. The general public is a fucking mess. You see firefighters and policemen who look like they aren't fit to fucking... They could be out of breath tying the bastard shoelaces, let alone fucking chasing a criminal or carrying a fat old man down a ladder. That's why we've got a lot of people dying. And then bear in mind everyone's fucking living to be 97 and half the pensioners are on fucking dialysis. Of course the casualty figures are quite high, but it doesn't mean that this fucking coronavirus is particularly dangerous. So there's an LA Times story. Let's check a few more. New York Times, what to know about studies using antibody tests. On Monday, officials in LA County released preliminary results of a study that suggested 4.1% of the county's adult population has already had the fucking thing. That's a much, much higher number than confirmed case counts indicate. Exactly what a bastard said. The official statistics said the county had 13,000. 13,000, and it could be as high as 442. What did I fucking say? Slightly higher on the Washington Post. It says, based on their findings, the researchers estimate between 2.8% and 5.6% of LA County have antibodies, Apply that to the country's 8 million, to the county's 8 million adult population, and it's between 221 and 442,000. Imagine that then. So if it's 4% of the country, like I've said all along, right? On the worldometer, the number of cases, 2.5 million. Fuck off. It's probably about 30 or 40 or 50 million. So this is all bullshit. The USA hasn't had 800,000 cases. It's had 8 fucking million cases. The UK hasn't had 129,000 cases. It's had fucking 1.5 million cases. And therefore, total deaths is fuck all. People die every fucking day. Life is fatal. Funny old thing. Being alive, it fucking kills you. 100% fatality rate for all of us. Of them 17,337 dead people in the UK, how many of them died with pre-existing conditions? Oh look, no underlying conditions in only 5% of coronavirus deaths in English hospitals. 5%. And some of them, I read, I don't know, I think it was on the BBC, said some of them had 3 or more conditions. So all these people that they've said is dying of coronavirus didn't die of coronavirus. If you've got fucking diabetes, heart disease and bollock cancer and you're on your last fucking legs and you happen to have coronavirus and then you die, they go, fucking hell, he died of coronavirus. He didn't. He happened to have coronavirus when he expired because of the numerous fucking awful diseases plaguing him. Again, why do I have to point this out? Why is it left to a foul-mouthed fucking former soldier to point out the fucking obvious? The obvious. More people have got it than we thought. Almost nobody dies of coronavirus. 99% of the cunts that die of coronavirus didn't die of coronavirus. Died of awful fucking maladies like liver failure or bowel cancer or getting hit by a fucking double-decker bus. And then we fucking write this shit down and say, oh look, died of coronavirus, oh no, and only 129,000 people have had it, so therefore it's mega dangerous. Fucking bollocks. Child could see this, and we closed the fucking country down for no bastard reason. A stitch up. So all the big businesses are open and all the small businesses are fucked. You can go to Tesco and finger all the bean cans and fucking put them back on the shelf, but you can't go to the fucking hairdresser or go to a small shop and buy some fucking running shoes. But you can go to Tesco or Walmart and buy whatever you fucking like and jostle around a load of fucking scruffy cunts all fucking afternoon. It's ridiculous. This whole thing's been a fucking clusterfuck, just like I fucking said ages ago. So let's just see what happens. They're going to start rolling out these fucking antibody tests in the next coming few weeks, especially in Europe, in the UK and in Germany. And I can't fucking wait to see the results. Because the whole thing's been a fucking clusterfuck from start to finish. And the naysayers like Peter Hitchens and the angry bastard Bootneck will be proven 100% fucking right. You know who's definitely going to be proven right? This cunt. Vilified, wasn't he? Vilified for weeks. And I've always had a soft spot for him because he's a Durham lad. And more importantly, he's not a politician. So he's got where he is from merit. He knows what he's doing. He wouldn't have got his job as a spad to the Prime Minister if he wasn't switched on. And I trust his judgment more than any of the thick twats that we elect into power. Because politicians are fucking idiots. He said, didn't he? He said, oh, I thought it was going to be like James Bond, like you go into a big room and there's loads of clever people sitting around a fucking table. And he said, I actually realised there are no clever people sitting around a table. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. Have you heard the likes of Diane Abbott and Jess Phillips speak? They sound borderline retarded. I wouldn't trust Diane Abbott to run me a fucking bath, let alone run a bastard country. He's going to be proven right, Dominic Cummings. Remember when they published all these defamatory fucking articles about him? Number 10 denies claim Dominic Cummings argued to let old people die. Yeah, he didn't. He just said, it's been going around for months. Loads of people have had it anyway. Just crack on as normal. That's what he said. And he's going to be proven 100% right. Mark my words. And as usual, our politicians and the thick twats that read The Guardian know absolutely fuck all. Peter Walker, the political correspondent for The Guardian, I wouldn't trust him to be able to find his own arsehole with a fucking map tattooed on his thigh. Let's see. I can't fucking wait to be proven right yet again. People might have died, and we might have ruined the economy for fucking no reason at all, but still, I get to be right again. Every cloud, eh?